Starcraft! Starcraft has not been very popular for like a few years now, but it was really popular like maybe 6 years ago, and I got super into Starcraft 1 year ago. And that sucks. It sucks because I want to play Starcraft with people, but everyone just says, oh yeah, I used to play Starcraft, but not anymore. Anyways, I don't know what else to make a video on, so here's 5 reasons why I love Starcraft. Number 1, it's 1 versus 1. I used to play League of Legends kinda, sorta competitively, and it's a fun game and all, but it's a team game. One of the things that I always hated was when one of my teammates just does not pull their weight and it drags the rest of the team down, and then we lose because of it. And I don't think I'm alone in this either, like a lot of people complain about this. But in StarCraft, it's just you versus your opponent. If you win, you know that it was with your skill and your skill alone that you beat that ass. And if you lose, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Now you could argue that that's a bad thing, and I can see where you're coming from. Like, who wants to be at fault for losing, right? But look at it this way. Which is worse, losing and knowing you couldn't have done anything about it, or losing and knowing that you could have done something about it? I definitely prefer the second one, because knowing that I and only I determine whether or not I'm going to overcome my opponent is empowering, and I like that. Number 2, it's difficult. Holy shit, Starcraft is difficult. You have to do like 12 things at once. Are you making workers? I hope you're making workers because you need workers to make money. Oh, what's this? Your factory's idle. You better tell to make some more army units. Okay, now you have some units. Let's go attack them. But wait, while you're attacking, you gotta make workers, you gotta drop mules, make more army, make supply depots, make another command center, start some research, start some upgrades, and do all that while micromanaging the army that you're attacking with. It's nuts! But the difficulty is a big reason why I love the game. Because if StarCraft weren't difficult to play, it wouldn't be worth playing. It wouldn't feel rewarding to improve at. All I'm trying to say is, the difficult things are the things worth learning and mastering. Usually. Sometimes. In some cases. In this case... Look, number 3, it's stressful. This kind of goes hand in hand with number 2. Trying to do 12 things at once is not only difficult, but stressful. And the thing about StarCraft is that's literally the entire game. I don't remember who said this, but StarCraft is a game where 2 players are constantly managing a crisis. It's fucking intense. Now, you're probably thinking, managing a crisis? John, you manage crises for fun? What the hell is wrong with you? To which I say, I don't know, man. I've actually always enjoyed being under pressure. Whether that's time pressure, or audience watching you pressure, or people counting on you pressure, it doesn't matter. I know a lot of people who actively avoid high pressure situations, but me, no. I thrive on high pressure situations. And you're telling me that StarCraft is a game where I'm literally constantly in a high pressure situation? Dude, sign me up. Number 4, it fixes your refrigerator when your refrigerator breaks. I don't think this one's even worth talking about because I think everyone knows it already, but for those of you that don't know, I guess, playing StarCraft when your refrigerator is broken will fix your refrigerator. It'll save you some money occasionally, so it's pretty cool, I guess. Number 5, there are life lessons to be learned. This one actually applies to a lot of video games, maybe even all video games, but there are some lessons that StarCraft teaches that other games kind of just gloss over or maybe don't even teach at all, so I'll give you an example. A good execution of a mediocre plan is better than a mediocre execution of a good plan. Let me explain. For those of you that don't play StarCraft, there's this concept of a build order. A build order is basically a plan. It's the order in which you make things. The reason there's an order is because you only have so many resources at any given time, and even though your workers will constantly be getting resources for you, you'll never have enough to afford everything at once. Because of this, you have to choose what you want to prioritize. So, the order in which you purchase things is your build order. And obviously, some build orders will be more powerful than others. And so you might think you just want to find the best build order and do that one, but it's not quite that simple. Because the best builds are usually really difficult to play. And in a game that's already so difficult, playing an easier build absolutely has its merits. And I've beaten plenty of people who were playing better builds than me simply because I had cleaner execution. So clearly, build matters, but execution matters more. Now how the hell does this apply to real life? Well, this has actually helped me in making my YouTube videos. I'm at a point where I've watched enough videos on YouTube to know what a good video looks like, and while I constantly strive to make my videos better, I still feel like I have a ways to go. And too often, I feel bad about a video idea I might have just because I feel like it's not interesting enough or not engaging enough or whatever. But I realized that I've never started making a video feeling like I had a good plan. It was always during the execution, usually during editing, that I would start feeling like, oh, maybe I have a video that's worth posting. And then I think about the videos that I enjoy watching, and a lot of the time, they're videos on the dumbest, most random topics. So I guess I just gotta remember that the idea behind a video is important, but what's more important is how well I execute my plan. So yeah, that's something I learned from Starcraft. And that's 5 reasons why I love Starcraft. I really don't know how to end this video, but I guess I should go work on the next one, so thanks for watching. Bye! Number 4. Terran music. This shit fucking slaps.